Here comes Hester, the adulterer, leaving her jail cell for the first time after giving birth to an illegitimate child. The father of the child is still unknown. The A on her chest stands for adultery, which is her sin. Madam Hester, reveal your scarlet letter. Now, Madam Hester, share with your fellow townspeople who has fathered your illegitimate child.
I shall not tell thee.
Speak to the woman, Reverend. It is a moment to her soul, and therefore, as the worshipful governor says, momentous to thine own, in whose charge hers is. Exhort her to confess the truth.
Hester Prynne, thou hearest what this good man says, and seest the accountability under which I labor. If thou feelest to be for thy soul's peace, then thy earthly punishment will hereby be made more effectual to salvation. I charge thee to speak out the name of thy fellow sinner and thy fellow sufferer.
I pray you, good sir, who is this woman, and wherefore is she here set up to public shame?
You must needs be a stranger in this region, friend, else you would surely have heard of Mistress Hester Prynne and her evil doings. She hath raised a great adulterous scandal, I promise you, in godly Master Dimmesdale's church.
You say truly?
Aye.
Then indeed Mr. Dimmesdale shuddered and slightly stirred. After a brief pause the physician turned away. But with what a wild look of wonder, joy, and horror! With what a ghastly rapture, as it were too mighty to be expressed only by eye and features, and therefore bursting forth through the whole ugliness of his figure, and making itself even righteously manifest by the extravagant gestures with which he threw up his arms towards the ceiling and stamped his foot upon the floor. Had a man seen old Roger Chillingworth in the moment of his ecstasy, he would have had need to ask how Satan comports himself with a precious human soul, if lost in heaven and won into his kingdom. But what had distinguished the physician's ecstasy from Satan was the trait of wonder in it.
Hester Prynne, are you there?
Aye.
Come up hither, thee and little Pearl. Ye have both been here before, but I was not with you.
Will thou stand up here with mother and me tomorrow?
Not then, Pearl, another day.
Leave this wreck and ruin here, where it hath happened. Meddle no more with it. Begin all anew. The future is yet full of trial and success. There is a happiness to be enjoyed. There is a good to be done. Give up this name of Arthur Dimmesdale, and make thyself another, and a high one, such as thou canst wear without fear or shame. Why shouldst thou tarry so much as one other day in the torments that have gnawed into thy life, that have made thee feeble to will and to do, that will leave thee powerless even to repent? Up and away.
O Hester, thou tellest of running a race to a man whose knees are tottering beneath him, and must die here. There is not the strength or courage left in me to venture into the wide, strange, difficult world alone, Hester.
Thou shalt not go alone.
Then all was spoken.
I see what ails thee, child. Pearl, look down at thy feet, there before thee, on thy hither side of the brook. Bring it hither.
Come now and take it up.
Ye that have loved me, ye that have deemed me holy, behold me here, the spot where 7 years since I should have stood, here with Hester Prynne, whose arm, more than the little strength wherewith I have crept with hitherward, sustains me at this moment. From groveling down upon my face, lo, the scarlet letter, which Hester wears, ye have all shuddered at it. But there stood one in the midst of you, at whose brand of sin and infamy ye have not yet shuddered. It was on him. God's eye beheld it, the angels were forever pointing at it, but he hid it cunningly